Hello. So, in this video, we will be talking about using your voice to change your experience. Using your voice to change your mindset. To change your mental atmosphere. To change your state of emotions. Now, what do I mean by using your voice? You're probably familiar with the law of vibration, right? If you aren't, go and Google it. Go and YouTube it. The law of vibration. Do your research. Come up with your own conclusions of what you think and what you feel, how you feel about it. Now back to what I was saying. Using your voice to vibrate higher, to raise your frequency. Put your hand right here and speak. What do you feel? When you put your hand right here, what do you feel? You feel vibrations, don't you? Okay. Using your voice to raise your vibration, to amplify your energy, to raise your frequency. Why do I say this? We go to one of my favorite books, The Kabbalion, which came to me, by the way. I didn't go searching for this book. It just found this way to me. The law of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Okay. Let's continue. I would read the whole chapter, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pull out some things that I think can help you. All manifestation of thought, emotion, reason, will, or desire, or any mental state or condition are accompanied by vibrations, a portion of which are thrown off and which tend to affect the minds of other persons by induction. So, when other people speak, it can affect the minds of other people. When you speak, it can affect the minds of other people. It can affect your own mind as well. So speak good things. Say good things. Vibrate good things. Say, I am healthy. I am health. I am wealthy. I am wealth. I feel good. Today is a wonderful day. Every thought, emotion, or mental state has its corresponding rate and mode of vibration. And by an effort of the will of the person or of other persons, these mental states may be reproduced, just as a musical tone may be reproduced by causing an instrument to vibrate at a certain rate. For example, if I had two tuning forks, this tuning fork is tuned at 528 hertz, right? I know it's backwards, but 528 hertz. If I had another tuning fork that was also tuned at 528 hertz, and I struck it, the other tuning fork will vibrate as well. Look, I'm gonna get it closer so you can see it vibrating. You see it? I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but get your tuning fork and you will see it vibrating. Now, what I was just reading, what I just say, every thought, emotion, or mental state has its corresponding rate and mode of vibration. And by an effort of the will of the person or of other persons, these mental states may be reproduced. Just as a musical tone may be reproduced by causing an instrument to vibrate at a certain rate. So, just like the tuning fork, when I strike that, and another tuning fork is tuned to the same frequency, it'll vibrate as well. So, just as your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your words, if you say good things, it can reproduce that state in another person and in yourself. Which is why you hear people say stuff like, be around positive people. Because that vibration that they emanating, that's coming up off of them, is bouncing off of them to you. So when I say I am healthy, that's bouncing off of me to you. Even if you don't feel healthy, even if I don't feel good, if I say I am healthy enough times, you might start to just feel a little better. And if you don't feel a little better, you might say, well, what can I do to be healthier? Okay. Now remember, this is an exercise, a practice. So don't just think you're going to say, I am healthy one time and you're going to just feel healthy. You have to keep saying it over and over and over and over again. And then don't just say it, do stuff that you consider healthy. And you know what those things are. Exercise, vitamins, minerals, fresh air, grounding, clean water, good food, environment, people, places, things, the stuff you're watching, the stuff you're listening to, the stuff you're reading. So don't just say, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy, and then go in an unhealthy environment. Or say, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy, and then go eat a whole pack of Oreos. Say, I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. And go do some push-ups. Go for a jog, go for a walk, take a walk. Drink some clean water, eat some good food, eat some healthy food that's full of vital nutrients, you know, and other things as well. Environment, your intake, the places you go to, the people you hang around, and the things you absorb. Not just food, the things you absorb. Reading is absorbing, watching is absorbing, listening is absorbing. Absorb healthy things. Now, mastery consists not in abnormal dreams, visions, and fantastic imaginings of living, but in using the higher forces against the lower, escaping the pains of the lower planes by vibrating on the higher. Remember always, student, that transmutation, not presumptuous denial, is the weapon of the master. The above quotations are from the Kabbalion and are worthy of being committed to memory by the student. Now, there are many ways to change your vibrations. There are many ways to raise your vibrations. One of them would be things like this, tuning forks. This is tuned at 532 hertz. This is the tuning fork. You can also listen to music tuned at 528 hertz, 432 hertz. There are other frequencies as well you can listen to. Another way you can, crystals. This is a selenite. Selenite is known to cleanse the atmosphere and charge the atmosphere as well with good positive energy. Selenite is a good crystal to clean other crystals with and to charge other crystals with. But we don't just stop at crystals. You can use it on yourself. You can hold it, put it in your pocket, make a necklace out of it, make a ring out of it, earrings, jewelry. Like I said, put it in your pocket, put it in your purse, put it in your book bag. Keep it on you. Walk around with it. Take it with you. Sit it in your room. Sit it by your bed. This crystal is emanating vibrations. Even though your human eyes can't see it, there are instruments that could see the vibrations coming off of the crystal. So this ain't just pseudoscience. This ain't just me talking. These are proving scientific facts. There are instruments, devices that you can put this under and you can see vibrations, energy, frequency coming off of the crystal. You can also just take it and hold it and see how you start to feel. See if your mood changes. Go get you a selenite wine and walk around with it and see if your mood changes. See if you feel better. See if you feel a little lighter. Another way, like I said at the beginning of the video, when you speak, your throat chakra vibrates. It just depends on where you want to vibrate at. If you want to vibrate higher, you speak positively. If you want to vibrate lower, you speak negatively. And we don't even have to read no books or go to a guru or a spiritual master or go search YouTube for hours and hours. Look at your environment. When people speak that you know, look at your family and your friends and your neighbors, and you see a difference between how they speak. The ones who speak positively, mostly, they're usually in a good mood, they're usually healthier, they usually look better. You want to be around them. You don't mind being around them. You don't mind them being around you. Because the vibrations are good. Because they speak good things. They don't talk down on other people. They don't talk down on themselves. Now, let's reverse it. Look at people who always complaining. Always got something negative to say. Always talking about they can't have this. They can't have that. This going on. This going on. You usually don't want to be around these people, do you? And sometimes they don't look that good. They don't look that healthy. It's in their face. It's in their skin. It's in their eyes. It's in the way they posture, the way they stand, the way they sit. People who are more positive have a strong, nice, healthy posture. They stand up straight, back straight. Eyes forward. People who usually negative, they slouching, head down. They always talking about their body hurt. Something hurt. But like I was saying, people who speak negative, talk down on other people, talk down on themselves. Always talking what they can't have and can't do and can't be. You usually don't want to be around these people, do you? Because of the high they vibrating. Simple, easy. What else I want to say before I get up out of here? I'm not perfect. It's a practice. This is a practice. So I'm not telling you to say, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am wealthy, and then you think you're going to wake up in the morning with $1 million in your bank account. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you keep saying, I am wealthy, 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 I am healthy. Make a song out of it, sing it to it, dance to it. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to start having ideas of how to increase your income. And magical things may happen. Somebody might just come up and offer you an opportunity to be wealthy. You already are wealthy. But you're just demonstrating that you are wealthy versus saying, we poor people. We can't afford that stuff. We can't have that stuff. Now you're not even gonna try. You ain't even gonna try to increase your income or your health or your love life or your family life or whatever because you're thinking negative. When you're thinking positive, you see more opportunities. Oh, I could do this. I could do that. I can try this. I can try that. It might not always work, but you can try it. And as you keep trying stuff, something gonna work. You know that. We ain't got to talk metaphysics. That's just practical. You keep trying, something gonna work. You keep doing push-ups, your arms gonna get bigger. But if you say, I can't do no push-ups, you ain't gonna try to do no push-ups, your arms gonna stay small. You're never gonna get gain. You ain't gonna never see the wealth. I'm not perfect. This is a practice. A consistency every day, every night. You apply this. You do this. You say this. You speak this over and over and over and over and over again. This is a lifestyle, not just a magical excuse to get away with living and experiencing this human vessel. I do believe in magic. I do believe if you say I am wealthy 1,000 times, that's kind of extreme. I do believe if you say I am wealthy 100 times a day, magical things will happen. Miracles will happen. Opportunities will come to you out of nowhere. People will approach you and give you opportunities. Places will pop up in your vision that you didn't even see before, and you will say, I never thought about that. Let me go and try this out and see what happens. And you might hit the lottery, who knows? I'm just saying. Your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your grandpa might come over and just hand you some money out the blue. Here, I'll say, I was thinking about you here. Because you're vibrating. But once again, this is not an excuse to run away from your human experience. There is still practical work to be done. If you want to build a house, you still have to build the house. You have to get the tools and build the house. This is not the astral plane to where you can just think about a house and it just pop up. This ain't the astral plane. Maybe one day this will be like that, but not right now. Right now, if you want to build a house, you got to go get a hammer. You got to go get a crane. You got to go get a wrecking ball, a shovel, a blueprint, a crew. You got to get everything you need to physically build that house. But it starts with thought. It still starts with your thought. You thought about it first. Vibrations, thoughts be about vibrations. You thought about building a house, and then you thought about a plan to build the house. And then you built the house, and the house is now built, and somebody can live in it. But it started with a thought. It started with you saying it. It started with you feeling it. Just like the most simplest thing. And before I leave, I want to leave this video with this. I guarantee you, anybody watching this video that made it to the end, you cannot do anything without thinking about it first. And I bet you can't prove me wrong on that. You can't do nothing in this life without thinking about it first. Whatever you do, you thought about it first. If you just picked up something off the floor, you thought about it first. You might not be consciously aware that you thought about it, but the thought shot through your head first, and then you took the action. Brushing my hair, I thought about it first. Making this video, I thought about it first. Putting on this, taking this and sliding on top of myself, I thought about it first. Peace and love. Have a nice day. I'll see y'all next time. Pressing this stop button, I thought about it first.